What is up, boys? Marzec Gaming here, and today I have some sad news for you guys. Actually, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Marzec, you never talk about Borderlands 3. Well, today I'm actually gonna give my input on what is going on at the moment with Gearbox. You know, we haven't seen much in terms of gameplay or trailers for Borderlands 3. And I've always been in the belief that once we see the trailer, it's gonna be a year from that until we see the release of the full game. But yeah, now we are faced with a lawsuit, or rather Randy Pitchford is faced with a lawsuit. This happened 2 days ago, and I'm gonna read from an article on Kotaku, which states that former Gearbox lawyer accuses CEO Randy Pitchford of taking $12 million bonus, and Gearbox calls that absurd. I'd do the same thing, because why the hell would you take that? Randy be like, man, I don't want to wait for Borderlands 3. I'm going to take all the money and get the fuck out of here. So everyone else is not going to get the game either. Well, just from reading that, I am very weary. Now, let's see what it says. The former general counsel of Game Studio Gearbox, CEO Randy Pitchford, are suing one another in a messy legal battle that sees both men accusing of violating their legal duties to the company. The suit against Pitchford is full of sensational allegations, including the accusation that Gearbox CEO received a secret $12 million bonus from publisher Take-Two Entertainment as an advance against Borderlands profits. So they was like, hey, we're gonna give you a $12 million bonus if you promise you'll make Borderlands 3. Randy's like, yeah, sure. Let's read on. Wade Callender, who served as Gearbox lawyer from 2010 to 2018, filed a suit on December 21st, 2018, accusing Pitchford of violating Warrior's contract involving both Gearbox and separate real estate company that are both owned, as well as Callender's own employment contract. Don't know who this guy is, but I don't like him. The allegations made by disgruntled former employee are absurd, with no basis in reality or law, said Gearbox spokesperson in a statement to Kotaku. We're looking forward to addressing this meritless lawsuit in court and have no further comment at this time. So they're not nervous about it. They know it's bogus, and hopefully they will carry on very soon. But it's still so frightening to read this. It's kind of like, you know, small children go like, yeah, he said something bad, man, and now I'm gonna sue him for it. Let's see what else it says here. Callender's suit was filed 1 month after Gearbox sued him in a separate case for fraud and breach of fiduciary duty. Sorry, don't know what that means. Gearbox alleged that Callender borrowed money from Gearbox from a home loan and tuition that he did not pay back in full, and that Callender abused the privilege of a credit card access by charging unapproved, wholly personal expenses, including family vacations, gun club membership, and firearms accessory, trying to get six-pack abs. So this guy uses Gearbox money to actually go on a personal vacation, you know, with wife and kids and all that good stuff. And then he goes into the fitness and goes, yeah, I'm gonna be all buffed on Gearbox expense. Who is this guy? He's a moron, dude. According to Callender's lawsuit, which you can also read in full below, Callender and Pitchford were longtime friends, backed up by an old tweet from Pitchford, who released fell apart over the last 2 years. But you always hate to see close friends come to this, suing each other like that. The lawsuit alleges that Pitchford struck a deal in 2016 to receive a personal executive bonus of $12 million to be paid directly to Pitchford, entity called Pitchford Entertainment Media Magic LLC. Tongue twister there. That bonus, Callender and his lawyer argue, is advantage upon royalties that would otherwise go to Gearbox staff. This is particularly tragic explanation. The lawsuit staged because there are millions of being siphoned to Randy Pitchford personal accounts instead of funding the development of Borderlands. See, this is particularly bad news because what I'm reading here is that they actually funded these 12 millions to Pitchford Pitchford instead of putting it into Borderlands development. I think that the future for Borderlands 3 actually looks very grim after this. I'm not gonna read the entire thing. You can Google it up and read the entire thing on Pitchford, because I don't really see any mentionings of Borderlands here. I'm just gonna try and scroll down here and see what comes. But the lawsuit is very real, very real. Just Google the lawsuit against Gearbox and go to the Kotaku article. Well, what does this mean for Borderlands 3? It probably means that we gotta wait a hell of a lot longer than first anticipated here, because Borderlands 3 is still far out in the future, and I think maybe we have to get our hopes down, our hypes down, because I think realistically it's gonna be many years until we actually see any news of a Borderlands 3 game. Borderlands 2, we got it right here, and we got it. Speaking of Borderlands 2, it is not long until we are writing February, so remember, we still got the Hunt 2019 that me personally will participating in that, and hopefully a lot of other people. I know all the big YouTubers, Borderlands 2 YouTubers, will definitely attend to that. So this is sad news, boys. This is very sad news. No Borderlands 3 in the future, so it seems it's gonna be a long ass time, because a $12 million Gearbox lawsuit here is probably gonna ruin any chances of Borderlands 3. I don't know how their financial situation is, but $12 million, I think that's gonna financially bankrupt the company. But we can only hope. We can only hope. Borderlands 3, when it comes out, I will be playing it, of course, but yeah, it doesn't look good, boys. It does not look good. Tell me in the comment sections what you think, if this is just bogus, if this is just, you know, we're just gonna brush it off, it's not a real lawsuit, we will walk out of this, or if you think that, like me, Borderlands Gearbox is in very deep shit, and that we won't be seeing any Borderlands 3 in the near future. Alright, that's gonna be it for this little here video. I just wanted to share the sad news with you guys, and yeah, let's hope for the best, but let's get our hopes down, because Borderlands 3, it might not come, boys. It might not come at all. Thank you for watching. But if you're out there watching Gearbox, I got one for you. Get back on your track. Remaster Borderlands 1. Release it for the PS4, the Xbox One, the PC even. We'll pay for it. We'll pay for it once again, just to play through one of your greatest games to date, Gearbox. Re-release Borderlands 1 now, and we will throw money at you. Ain't that right, boys? Ain't that right? Gearbox, I'm looking at you. Borderlands 1 now. Oh my god, them driving skills are